Hi, Cancer. My name is Ascending Synergy Tarot. I'm going to be doing the X spread and Oracle message for Cancer for August 2019. Guys, thank you so much for coming to this channel. It's just been a little bit of a delay on these because I had to kind of recalibrate my energy um, just to get back on track. I don't like coming doing energy readings and healing messages, and I'm not 100%. So I'm good. Thank you guys for your patience. If any of you were even waiting for this, my apologies. So, getting right into it, we're going to be doing an X tarot. So, this is someone, energies that you could have possibly had a past disconnection from recently, or this could involve someone from your past years or months ago, and you still might feel energetic pull to them, wanting information about the connection, clarity on a situation, closure, advice, what have you. Okay, this is the reading for that. This is only a collective energy, so this is not going to be a personal reading, so this may or may not resonate. If you're looking for a personal reading, you can click the link below, ascendingsynergy.com, and book your session with me. All right, let's get right into it. For my cancers and their exes, what messages do you have? So I'll be reading for the divine feminine, divine masculine here, and then the energies that you embody together. If in fact that the feminine energy, the women connects more to the masculine side of the reading, that's perfectly fine. Vice versa. Man, if you resonate more on the feminine side, doesn't matter. This is your story. I just do that for clarity and setting the tone of the reading. Okay? All right. Spirit guys, what messages do you have for cancers and their exes? Messages that you have for cancers and their exes, spirit. Okay. So for the divine feminine here, we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Woo! Off the rip. Yes. Feminine energy is just beautiful. This could just be her own energy where she's very magnetic. She's very connected. She's a very alluring and attractive. Um, this can also mean that she found her divine masculine very, very, very connecting and just the apple of her eye. Divine masculine, and feel this is let go of control issues. He could very well just battle with control in a situation, trying to really, I would say, with this energy here, what I'm getting that he really tries to like tone down the magnetism that is this divine feminine. He could feel intimidated by it. She's here to shine. She's very magnetic, attractive, and again, he might just feel like it's just too much for him. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work for your love life. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, this definitely feels like a connection where this is interesting to read. I feel like both of you guys really burnt each other, or one or the other person really got burnt, and now it's through trying to figure out what is worth your time, what is worth your spirit, what is worth you. And I feel like through divine time and through really trying to figure out throughout this time specter, Now this is divine timing. This isn't even something that can even happen this month. This is something that can just again happen on its own. It's meant to happen on its own. This is this is a divine here. This is universal law. This is flow and everything here. And I feel like anything that we try to impose, we'll be out of sync again and experience blockages. And that's, I feel like, can possibly be coming from the masculine energy, where through divine timing, this can connect again. I feel like he could be very well trying to overbear it and trying to like make it the way he will want to make it here. And again, he really has to really allow this to kind of like manifest the way it's supposed to and trust that it will. I feel like that I'm getting that this is in fact still a separation here where, she's coming into her own. I feel like she's stepping into some kind of beautiful power that she has. And this masculine energy just feels very controlling, very controlling, and it could have been some painful experiences that you guys could have experienced where, on the controlling end of things, where, we could have possibly needed to like kind of come out of this. The feminine energy could have just left. And then it could be vice versa, but someone has definitely controlling issues that someone is not necessarily believing that this is in fact the one for them. So let's pull some spirit guides here, some messages that we have here. So with the divine feminine, we have consciousness breaking down to an 8. Yeah, she is very self-sufficient. This feminine energy is very intuitive, very tapped in. She's very multidimensional. She really seeks the attention that really plays in our reality in a multifaceted capacity here. With the divine masculine, we have 7, conception. So again, he can come up very spiritual, very religious also here. For this energy, I'm feeling like he has to realize the potential and possibilities that life have to offer and allow things to just flow and just allow him to just really tap into his intuition and his awareness and his intentions and awareness rather, so that he can really let things just kind of flow in its natural order here. Because what you guys share in the middle is divine feminine. So this could be this can actually be a lesbian couple, a couple that there are 2 feminine energies here, or there's a lot of feminine qualities to this connection, where both of you guys could be very well connected to your emotional body in a very, I feel like, healthy way with this energy, where this is just needing to express your emotions to each other. I feel like you, excuse me, just when I said expression, my throat started hurting. Wow. So that could be a challenge. You guys really wanting to express maybe some really deep emotions and really tap into your soft side and intrinsic understanding and connection that you guys have here. There's a lot of like wanting to be received and nurtured. This could be very well 2 water signs I'm picking up here. But yeah, I feel like this is definitely some kind of integration that wants to take place through divine timing. I feel like it definitely will. Let's get into this. This is pretty interesting. For Cancers, I'll pull 5 cards for the divine feminine and 5 cards for the divine masculine. Yeah, she could have ended this. She could have ended this because there was just maybe so much controlling issues going on. And I feel like she want to end it for good. She's like really in that space of I can't ever go back. Yeah, she's gaining clarity on new. She could have been deeply hurt. She's coming into her own energy here. Yo, God, she was in pain. This could be two energies. She really wants this to end, but just can't just yet. Because again, I feel like there's a lot of karmic situations and injustices that could have happened here. A mistress could be here. Disunionships, just really just not feeling like you guys were necessarily compatible also is established here. And it could have just been a divorce or a loss of a job of some sort too, where we just feel like we're not really financially able to be self-sufficient, and it feels like that's the disappointing factor. And maybe moving on because we could tend to feel blocked from that space if we're not feeling like we're physically ready to move on, even though we want to completely end this connection, completely end this controlling mechanism here. There's a complete clear indication that comes through for her, that she's realizing that I'm hurt. I need to really recalibrate my energy. But how? How do I do that? I've been stabbed so many times by this person, and I went through absolutely everything with them. What do I do? I also feel like this energy, this could be a Cancer here, but also for the most part, I feel like this person really uses their emotions as weapons by really weaponizing their mate with their like manipulative, emotional, like vernacular. The way they come off is just very victim-like, and it's to the point where someone doesn't necessarily want to deal with that no more, but they don't really know how to walk away. But they really don't want to deal with it no more. Okay, so let's get some masculine energies here. Yeah. This partner on the bottom, he's really learning a lot. He's hardworking now. He's really coming into teaching or learning about something, but really learning that this too needs to come to an end is what I'm getting. It's like he feel like he could be self-sabotaging himself through the controlling mechanisms that he have. It's a weakness of his. I feel like he's looking to let him go, but he doesn't necessarily know that he might not feel like he has the upper hand, and really that's where his controlling, like forceful ways are rooted. And he's very decisive. There's something that he wants to decide on. Anything that's selfish or not give it like an equal level of exchange of energy, we're like really in deep awareness about it. Not only deep awareness, but intuitively knowing we may have to cut someone out that really harms our judgments and our willpower and our way that we communicate. But I also feel like there's a space for reconciliation here. But I feel like there's a level of, it's exciting, but then there's this level of inconsistency because it's very well some sort of third party situation that could also be attached to this. So it's like, you saying sorry for what? Like, you're still in a whole relationship. Like, get out of here. Or, let's clarify. I really feel like someone wants to leave but don't know how. And this bottom energy he's learning that he's in his own way. He's definitely coming into this beautiful, conscious. Well, for his masculine energy, it just feels like he's very aware of that. He needs to start creating and yeah, bring consciousness. There's a level of consciousness that could definitely be happening here, and really wants to express his emotions to this divine feminine. Yeah, I feel like this is it's a matter of time. This isn't something that I feel like has a time frame on it. It really wow. Ooh, shoes. There's the this is a test. This feels like a connection that was definitely like some kind of karmic situation. You guys got together to learn a lot about your emotions, your what nurtures you, what keeps you safe, what's loving for you, what about timing, knowing like timing is an illusion. Because what I'm getting is that this top partner, she really wants this to end. She's like really in the space of like, I can't go just yet. I have to really I feel like gain herself into more of a balanced structure so that she can have a victorious like departure. And with that being said, again, she's coming up in her own reading like very clear, very intuitive. This moon card here, it's just she's intuitive. She knows what's up. She knows the secrets. If this person is trying to hide a family or hide another person, then she already knows. But she is in this. I even feel altercation. Someone could have gotten an altercation with the partner. Wow, this is weird. So what I'm getting is that this bottom energy went ahead on and married somebody else, and it really completely weakened him or weakened this partner up here because it completely shut her down. I feel like she was shut down and had to move in a way where she had to be a little bit more adventuresome. It propelled her into traveling even. Um, but she's aware of that. Her heart is broken, but she's still very devoted. You know, I see a true pair up here. I see a couple up here, and I see a couple here. So that you guys could be in very well in different relationships. And her relationship is on the out. She's looking to try to see how she can get out of this. You know, she could be with a Scorpio or a Cancer or Pisces or a Cancer. But yeah, I felt water energy. I'm getting water energy here. Um, but you know, she's just trying to figure out what to do, what do I do, how do I get out of this situation. She wants to impulsively leave, even change her location, you know, because she's tired of being devoted to someone that completely breaks her heart. This bottom energy feels like they're in a relationship where the man of the connection is very hardworking, but the woman in the connection is very, very creative. She's very passionate. Definitely a beautiful connection here. But there's something missing. There's this ability to kind of, like, there's a rebirth, there is a reconciliation, but something is weak about it. I don't know if this person on the bottom wants to reconcile with his top partner, but if he does, he's not like really strong in his convictions on why he wants to reconcile. It could come off as very vague. I am truly gaining this understanding. If you guys do have a reconciliation, it's not going to last long. You're going to see that they're back to their old tricks, their old ways. And once again, you really make the decision, let me move on so that I can heal. I think this is this is a karmic connection. It's like you guys are looking to try to get out of your karmic connections. And I think that through divine timing, this can really come together. But I feel like this is the test. The test is that you guys are maybe being shown abandonment issues, especially on a top partner here, not knowing when to say goodbye. Um, I feel like the bottom partner doesn't necessarily are is dealing with that, but I feel like they're battling with like I really want to reconcile with this partner, but I'm in another relationship that he too might be leaving just because of the obstacles and challenges that they embody, and he has to decisively know he has to heal. Woo, that is interesting. So let's pull some advice here. All right, so for Divine Feminine, she has unleashed the wild within. Wow. Yeah, she's definitely. Look at that full moon in the back. And look at the moon here. She's so intuitive. She's hurt. She's definitely hurt. It's just it's a lot going on. And she's trying to really gain to be in a good space about it. She knows that maybe even traveling actually helps her also here. Being on her own. Really traveling alone is what I'm getting here. Or even advice. This is letting your wild side out. Really unleashing your talents and desires, Divine Feminine. This is really trying to just go beyond, be rebellious at this time. Whatever that you want, be encouraged to just go chase it. Wow, with the Divine Masculine, we have protection, guardian, drop your shields. Yep, I knew it. This partner on the bottom, the reason why he acts the way he does and tries to control everything is because he doesn't know that that's his form of defense, but he doesn't realize he doesn't have to be in defensive mode when he's in love. When you're in connection with someone, this is something that I feel like is the advice where he can now start realizing that what keeps him safe is his ability to maybe trust, and trust that everything's going to work out here. This is dropping any shame or resistance or fear that's standing between him and his chances of fun and enjoyment. I really feel like he could be hiding who he is and the gifts that he have, and this is an energy where he needs to really know that he's safe. He's born to shine here. Wow, elder. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Yeah, you guys, I feel like you guys learned a whole lot of how you guys acted together through your parents, through your grandparents, through your great grandparents, through the bloodline, okay? This definitely feels like the way you guys react. It could have been a grandmother. I'm definitely getting some kind of grandmother energy here. Someone that has a definitely they're the matriarch of the family, and you guys really was like their favorite or something. And it really helped you guys to connect to yourself in a very beautiful way. But this is also moving away from any limitations that you guys have by any family members, past or present. This is an energy where you guys are knowing how more powerful you are by any behavioral patterns and genetics from our past. You know that you can create your own story. You get to decide what takes on. Okay? This is really letting you know that this is bringing healing to your personal family lineage and past and present and future here. There's definitely a beautiful reclamation of power that takes place for both of you guys. This is beautiful. Any setbacks are going to be manifested into some very beautiful opportunities. Okay, so that is it, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming to this channel. I appreciate your energy, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.